Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with EXO. And I actually decided to cast this game right after I cast Hydra versus Kivikaki. If you haven't seen it, then go watch it. It's a really great game. It's not long, but if you watch it, you will understand what I mean by it being a great game. Anyway, I chose to look at HuK versus Select. Two really good players. We all know HuK. And many of you know Select. I also have a few games cast with him, I think, in my channel. Check them out if you want to. And it's going to be a Terran versus Protoss. So we have Select here spawning as the blue Terran at the 12 o'clock position, and HuK spawning as the red Protoss at the 2 o'clock position. So this is going to be a pretty interesting match, I would say. It's on Scrap Station. Always makes for interesting matchups because of these I have to say blocked off avenues of attack towards the enemy base. You can't really take the short route unless you get these down, and you have this pattern of expanding that goes down this way, so it's like in a line, kind of hard to defend, kind of hard to access. And you also have this island expansion over here, and these separate expansions on both sides here and here with the rocks blocked off. So yep, but there we go. HuK is doing a scout into Select space, pretty preemptive scout. He wants to be sure that no fishy stuff is going down, like no proxies or fast reapers or anything like that. So he's taking a look, and he's microing that probe pretty well and annoying Select by doing it. And there we go. He gets his gateway right now, and didn't choose to wall off or anything. Let's see if he does decide to fast expand. It's pretty nice to fast expand this Protoss on this map because you have these rocks here protecting your natural for the most part, and then you can just worry about this choke, and you can build, make buildings around here, and possibly throw down some cannons and just secure your choke and not have to worry so much. But a fast marine is already going to be coming out. So, and an orbital command, pretty fast orbital command. I think it was on 15. Yeah, 15 or 14. Anyway, pretty standard orbital command timing there. And tech lab going down. So after the first marine is out, I think this marine is more, yep, indeed, to ward away scouting units and so forth. What they casting? What catching? I don't know exactly what HuK means by that, but HuK is pretty well known for his sense of humor. And let's see what he does decide to do right now. Zilla coming out, and cybernetic score way up in the back, and another pylon over there. And let's see if that, yep, the SCV does catch the cybernetic score, and I think this, oh, I think the fans are screaming mothership or something like that. I think indeed this is from MLG, I remind you, just a few days ago, and the fans are HuK has these games where he gets a mothership and ends up winning against quite good players, and it's really funny to watch and really unorthodox, as we all know. We don't really see mothership so much anymore. They kind of nerfed them in beta, and now they're not really the unit that you really would want them to be. So not many players actually get a mothership, although I would say it isn't a bad thing to get, but you can't really say it's something you need or something you want to go for specifically. So yeah, it's something that can affect your game positively, of course, but it's very slow. It's a huge tech unit, so you have to get a fleet beacon for it, and it's yeah, it's very expensive and quite vulnerable for the money it takes to build, and slow. So HuK is such a freaking enjoyable person. You can see it in the way he plays. He smiles a lot. He enjoys himself. He's really one of those great guys. I don't know, a special person, I'd say. I really think that this is the way gamers should be, and not take it so seriously. Oh, and we have a Stargate up, and this is pretty close to this time. Maybe we're gonna see some warp gate harass. I don't know. Maybe the warp gates are going to go and demolish a few buildings over here, although they do a little bit less damage on level 2 because they made them do a bit more on level 1. This is after the patch, I remind you again. So the warp gate technology is done. We have warp gates coming, and we have some stalkers warping in. And Select is getting his expansion up. It's already saturated. Sent a bunch of SCVs there. Almost saturated, at least. It's doing pretty well. And still, let's see if he's making SCVs. No, no SCVs. Nah, just orbital command right now. And Stimpak's going down for Select. So HuK already got his expansion as well, getting some probes down there right now. And let's see if we do get to see the whoa. And we have Fleet Beacon going down, and this is I am going to wait and see what happens, but this is really making me giggle right now. So anyway, let's see what HuK decides to do. He's always one of those players who likes to please his fans most of all, and I think he wins much more by doing that than winning a stupid prize or something. Let's see if he, I don't know, I just don't know. Let's see what HuK decides to do. I'm gonna take a look at Select space right now. So 3 barracks down with the combat shield on the way as well. Stimpax is done, and I think a push is going to be coming over here. Let's see, and it's a pretty big push. I'm not sure if HuK can handle this too. Oh, we gotta be careful right now, HuK. Be careful, because that push is pretty solid, and he might end up losing a lot of probes here, or he might get his expansion sniped. Let's see. He needs good force field. He needs to warp in units over here. Does HuK have the money? Yes, he does. He should warp some more units right now. Pulling the probes off the line, and there we go. He does lose expansion. That is a pretty important. Oh, that's a pretty big loss right there. And these units are cornered over here, and they are stimmed. And there we go. HuK waiting for the stim to wear off, because there's no medevacs either. So let's see, maybe a force field. No, the force field, no energy on this sentry. And HuK needs to plant that expansion down again. And HuK doing a very good job by repelling this push, but he lost his expansion while Select still has his up. And there we go, Nexus is going up again, and Fleet Beacon is done. And whoa, whoa, the Mama ship is on its way, and it's even getting chrono boosted. Wow, HuK is my definitely he's the most enjoyable Protoss to watch playing. He's just this is I remind you, this is quite high. I don't remember what round this is, but this is quite high up in the brackets in the MLG tournament in Washington DC. So getting a mothership is not just unusual, but it's playing around with I don't know, pretty serious result, I guess. So let's see what HuK manages to do with this mothership. It's almost out. I can't believe I'm seeing this, and wow. Just wow. I don't know if I'm just going to check if Select actually knows about this. He doesn't know about the Fleet Beacon. And I don't think he even took that seriously with what HuK was talking about. I mean, he was talking about that mothership so much, but he wasn't really saying he's gonna get it. But I see him getting it, and wow. This is really funny to see. Let's see what happens. So yeah, the mothership is out right now, and wow, there we go. It has nice shining lights over here, and it looks badass, and it's big. And let's see. Oh my god, and the Select, wow, if Select wouldn't get that. Select goes like, wow. I remind you, this is an official game. This was being cast live to so many people. So many people were watching this live, and I think everybody was enjoying themselves so much. And look at this, the mothership is out, and HuK is going to just go ahead and push. Let's see, how many scans does Select have? He has a bunch of scans. That's like 3 scans up now, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough for HuK. No turrets though, no turrets, and no Raven. Let's see, no Raven out. So let's see if he can deal with those 3 scans that are going to be coming. I really don't know. He needs to play very carefully here. And here we go. HuK is pushing for the bunkers, and the scan is going down. He is moving back, and good force fields there. Bunch of units getting trapped. That's good. He took out a bunch of units, and the Mama ship is doing some really nasty stuff. And there we go. No, he sucked his own units in. And why is he doing this? What the hell is HuK thinking here? And his units are cloaked, and I think he just wanted to get Select units, but he didn't, and instead he ended up taking his own. But let's see. Oh, and a stim going. Oh, this is not really. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold this off. He needs to take down those Marines, especially because they will attack the mothership. So let's see. The mothership is doing some damage as well, so we all know it can attack. and he is moving back with his mothership, and lots of scans going down. Mothership is surviving. It did end up surviving. He needs more units though. Yep, there we go. And some phoenixes coming over here. I don't really know why he's getting these phoenix. Maybe to deal with the dropships. I'm not exactly sure, but he does have some more units right now. And Select is getting these Vikings. These are going to be really bad for his mothership. And HuK, I think HuK needs to tech really fast to Colossi. I don't see him doing that though, but anyway, very interesting play from HuK right here, and Select is really thrown off balance by this, but he did get these Vikings, and he's getting more Vikings, and I think this is going to be the exact response that he needs against HuK's mothership, and HuK could really use the Colossus against the infantry, and he needs Blink for his Stalkers to perhaps deal with these Vikings. I don't know. Let's see what happens, and HuK is deciding to push out over here again, and indeed some Colossus would be so great against this infantry ball, but the Vikings are out, and whoa, the mothership is too far in front. He gambled a bit too much, and the mothership is going to go down, and wow, that is a blunder by HuK. I fear that that might cost him the game. He shouldn't have messed around with that mothership like that. It's really something to hold on to if you do end up having it, so yep, there we go. That's something not so good for HuK, and these units are a little bit damaged from the stim, but HuK is getting more units right now. But these Phoenix won't do much against the Vikings. So let's see some force fields going down over there. I think yep, Select is going for the natural again. And Select is sending a bunch of reinforcements, and he does decide to take these Vikings out. This is a good move by HuK, but I think he's going to lose this. And these units are really, really weak, and wow, he just GG's out, and this is so weird. This is so weird that these units, when they stim, they can just take out an expansion so fast. But in the end, really, really funny. A really funny response from HuK, and I mean with the mothership and everything, but he knows that he's way out macro right now. I mean, if he didn't lose this, I'm pretty sure he would stay in the game, but he lost this again, and he knows he's really far behind, and he wouldn't be able to secure any other base, and his unit production would be way behind. He doesn't even have a robotics facility, so yeah, this mothership went down. Indeed, I actually think that this was a very viable game from HuK with the mothership. The only mistake he made was moving it in the front like that over there by itself with all his forces in the back. I mean, he should have suspected that there would be Vikings or at least units over here. He gambled a little bit too much. I don't agree with that, but anyway, mistakes happens to the best of us, and anyway, in the end, a really enjoyable game. I hope you like this, and stay tuned for more videos.